Ladies and dudes, this is no April Fool's Day joke. I am finally going to do a movie review today on April Fool's Day. And yes, it is very darn weird for me to wear my Taco Bell hat. If you know what I mean. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop1987. This is my review for a day. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well, my friends, it's that time again for another movie review. And yes, it's another movie review that I did see in theaters. So for my next movie review is Dumbo, the world's greatest flying elephant of all time. And yes, I am very darn familiar of the animated film. And yes, I am such a big fan of that movie. It is one of the most cutest movies of all time. And yes, it's one of the most darkest films of all time as well. It has some dark moments here and there, but not all that much. But yeah, in this version, it's a little bit longer and it adds more new characters for it. And I'm very darn impressed about the new characters for the latest Tim Burton film. And yes, ladies and dudes, I will admit I am a big fan of Tim Burton. I like a couple of his movies here and there, but my most favorite ones of all is Big Fish, the first Batman movie, and also Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Maybe I will do Pee-wee's Big Adventure whenever I can get there very, very soon in the main future, if I could find a DVD for it so I could rewatch that film again. But now, let's talk about the latest one. So, anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my next movie review of Dumbo. And truly, one of the next underrated films that I have ever seen for this year. And I'll do the best I can for the main plot of this story. So for the main plot of the story it's a story about these two brave kids and their daddy. They are doing the very best that they can to take care of a poor, sweet, kind, innocent, and yet a very misunderstood elephant named Dumbo, who was born by accident, and he was born with big, giant, fluffy ears. The ears that can make him fly. And we already know that poor Dumbo got pretty darn heartbroken about what happened to his sweet mother. His mother got taken away by a very evil rich dude who owns his own circus, and it's called Dreamland. More like a nightmare land if you ask me. So yeah, it is up to the kids, their daddy, and all the circus people that they knew to go to that very bad place and try to save Dumbo's mother and try to make Dumbo happy again before it's too late. And that's all I can say about the main plot of the story. So, I guess everybody wants to know, as I'm sure that everybody's so darn antsy about it, what the heck do I think about this movie? I freaking love it. It is one of the most emotional movies that I have ever seen so far in the year 2019. And there were 4 or 5 scenes that got me so emotional. Even that beautiful song, Baby of Mine. Tim Burton, Danny Elfman, and Danny DeVito. All three of you dudes deserve a 2 thumbs up for your hard work. Well done, dudes. Well done. This is a very good, mind-blowing film. And the next underrated film that I've ever seen so far. And you know me. I'm a big fan of underrated movies. And underrated movies will always have a special place in my heart. Always. It had a really good storyline. Likeable characters. Great special effects. I frickin' love the score. I love the costume designs. I do enjoy the cast for the most part. And it will make you cry. Big time. Yeah. Once again, screw the critics. They suck. They don't know what the heck they're missing from a very good film. Even from a film that came from Tim Burton. He may be weird sometimes, but he knows how to be a genius. A very good genius director of making such a very good movie. And it's pretty darn magical. So, let's head on to the strongest points and the weakest points of Dumbo. I will say for the strongest point for this movie is Danny Elfman's score. I frickin' love this score. Of all the scores that I heard from a couple of the Tim Burton films here and there, I will say that the Dumbo score is truly one of the most epic scores that I have ever heard so far in movie history. There was something epic about this score that I truly love. It'll give you some happy scores, sad scores, emotional scores, scores that'll make you laugh, and so many good scores that is so darn epic. I frickin' enjoyed this movie very much. It was so darn mind-blowing. And the best part I love about Danny Elfman's score for Dumbo is I found some hidden Easter eggs for it. Yes, there is such things as hidden Easter eggs in movie scores. Something that I'm so darn surprised of. So, please don't forget to pay attention to Danny Elfman's scores. There's gonna be some hidden Easter eggs that you can find that came from in the previous Tim Burton films. Something I'm not allowed to spoil for all of you. So please listen to it for yourselves. Okay? So, the best, strongest point, the most greatest, strongest point ever in movie history goes to Danny Elfman's score. Hallelujah. And as for the weakest points for this movie, I will say the beginning part is a little bit slow. I was just waiting for something exciting to happen, so I have to wait till later on in the movie where I could see something exciting. But I like some decent things here and there that happen in the beginning of the movie. You know, like the choo-choo train and the circus people and all that stuff. It's hard for me to explain about the main weak point of the film. So I will say for my main weak point of the film is the storyline in the beginning can be a little bit slow here and there. And that's all I could say about it. And now, let's head on to the characters. I'll just go with one character that really did touch me the most in this film. And that is Dumbo. I frickin' love Dumbo. Dumbo is such a sweetheart. and such a lovable character. I wish he was here in this video now so I can give him a nice sweet hug and a nice kissy on its forehead. Oh yeah, Dumbo. He's one of the best parts about the movie. I mean, he had a very good storyline. He has a great personality, great attitude. He's so darn cute, sweet, and adorable. And the best part I love about Dumbo the most is he became a part of the human family. You know, those two cute kids and their daddy. I'm very happy that those three good humans who really cared about Dumbo so much, they really did treat him like he's a part of their family. It was so darn touching and so darn heartwarming. Yes, it'll warm your heart big time. I guess I have nothing else to say about this movie and the character himself. So, let's head on to my final thoughts of Dumbo. Overall, Dumbo is one of the best films I have ever seen so far in the year of 2019. The storyline is very good in so many ways. The characters are likable, great special effects, a fantastic epic score that came from Danny Elfman, and great direction from Tim Burton. And yes, this movie is going to make you cry. Big time. And also, I freaking love the costume designs as well. It was pretty darn well done. And so, for my rating for this film, I'm finally going to give it a 9 out of 10. Just a 9 out of 10. Please check out this movie to believe it. If you don't, I'm sure all the elephants will hunt you down and take you down for the count. You know, the stampede moment. Watch it right now. So, that is my whole entire movie review of Dumbo. And join me next time for my next movie review to come, as I'm finally going to do my movie review of the Peacemaker movie, Part 1. A brief or something like that? Hard to pronounce that new title. But yeah, I finally saw that new movie yesterday. Well, thanks to somebody who uploaded it on YouTube. If you know what I mean. So, be prepared for my next movie review to come. And I'll see you all later. And sayonara. And most of all, Happy April Fool's Day!